Okay. Should be fine. Let me know in chat again if we're live or not. And yeah, we'll just close down this. And so yeah. Two things I will need from you guys is, first of all, if the stream is gonna be too loud, let me know, I will adjust it. Second of all, we're gonna be having a look at Wargaming stream, summarizing it and reacting to it, basically talking to you guys, giving my opinion. And yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing today. Hello to everyone in the chat. I will have the chat open from me, but might not answer to everything, but I will try to read it all, just so that you are informed again. Yeah, we got 4 minutes. Don't know what's gonna be waiting for us. Hello to everyone. Let's just say hello to some names. Hey there, Peter, David, Proudly, Dave, and Pop. Oh shit. Alright, let's mute it for now. That was really low. Who else is here? Reels, Meme, Speed, Spicy was here earlier as well. Dark was earlier here, Senko, and Gaming. Hope you're all doing fine, and let's adjust the sound and so maybe check on OBS if it's not too loud. Maybe I should turn down my volume a bit. Let's quickly do that. Maybe if Google a bit quieter. My bitrate seems to be fine. So let me just close down this window. We don't need it. And yeah. Later everyone in chat. What's this? So I haven't done a stream like this before, but let's go full screen for now. By the way, in case anyone is wondering, as Proudly just said with the Blitz birthday video, the reason I wasn't in there is I wasn't asked, basically. A little bit louder. How are we gonna keep it like this? I will adjust it further on. I also made myself a text file, here, as you can see. So, that we just can write down important stuff. Is it lagging? Oh yeah, we're dropping some frames. Let me lower the bitrate a bit, maybe. Hey Fick, hey Duka. Yeah, let's turn down the bitrate a little. Just a slight bit. Hey Crazy. I don't mind how many are here. I'm happy that even anyone decided to join the stream. So should we up the quality a bit? See if we can make this a bit more nicer for you. Hey Gravy. Please be a bit nicer. Is it 14? Well, I don't mind. I love that gif over here. Wait, where's my mouse? Here. She just gets her head slammed in the cake. That's funny. Oh, look at these cute dogs. Oh, look at them. Dogs are cute, aren't they? Check out these gifs. Cat is funny. That is just straight up terrifying. We have a lot of cakes up here. Hey Yoda. These are kind of funny. Those two here. That's a nice slideshow that they made. I said hi, Fig. You should listen, mate. Bonus code page. That's actually big brain move. Hey Blizzard. Hey David. I think we have 3 Davids in chat now. Congratulations, we've done it. My TV has 3. Senko, stop flexing. Come on. Fick, just check my Discord server. The bonus code page is linked there. Well, let me actually just quickly show you. Here, you see my Discord, right? Announcements. It's right here. There's a link. Ah, okay, he sent it in chat. Let me also move this out again. Yes. By the way, face reveal chat. Oh no.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to World of Tanks Blitz official YouTube channel. Here we go live. My name is Alexandra, and I'm happy to announce this live stream open. Today we are happy to celebrate Blitz anniversary, and let's invite Tony to our live stream.
Oh, Tony! I love Tony. Tony is a great lad.
Hey, what's up, guys? Nice to meet you. Happy birthday, Blitz.
Happy birthday, Blitz! Thanks to everyone.
Also, I will try to not talk whilst they are talking, so if I'm silent for a while, that's why.
To see each and every of you. Traditionally, I'll be with you on our live chat on YouTube. Today we have a lot of gifts and presents prepared for you, so stay tuned and participate in our giveaways on live chat on YouTube. It's important that we have giveaways only on YouTube, so if you're watching us on Facebook, join YouTube and let's get it started. Tony, how are you?
I'm feeling great, and I'm so excited that we have lots of presents to give away, lots of stuff to discuss, and lots of interesting and cool guests.
How can you feel great? It's fucking hot out here.
So, what shall we start with?
A bit louder?
I think that we should start with some kind of congratulation video from our honorable YouTube contributors. And I know that you are the one who is very close with our YouTube guys, and they have prepared something really cool.
Contributors? I know that there are some in there that aren't contributors. That's a big meme.
And I suggest we can show this video to our players.
Hey, gaming.
Yeah, let's do it, guys.
Hey, Show
us the video from our YouTubers, players, and esport mans.
Let's talk about who I know, alright? Should we do that? Let's do that.
Hello, Blitz. Happy birthday to you.
You're already 6 years old.
We know Skate, of course.
Thank you for being with me.
Martin, obviously.
Just know that you're with me always and everywhere.
Doodles, not a CC.
I appreciate that Blitz has the best players out of any mobile game out there.
Hi, what do I wish for your birthday?
R1B, you know him. I know him. He is biggest Spanish channel. Great lad.
Happy birthday.
Polish.
Cool tanks.
Over 6k subs, I think even 7k
More
maybe.
Maps and modes. Happy birthday, Watt Blitz. Happy
No
birthday.
clue.
Hey, hey, happy birthday.
Hi, World of Tanks Blitz. Happy birthday. Have a fun and let's meet on an Italian tanks. Happy birthday, Blitz.
Skate once
Happy
again.
birthday, buddy.
We're so glad
Meaty,
to have you.
who doesn't know
Thank you
Meaty,
for
right?
everything you've done for us.
If Blitz was my older brother, I would like him to learn physics. First
Yes,
of all,
we need
I would wish
physics.
him success in
Oof,
his
Punjab.
cyber sports career. It would be nice to have a neighbor like Blitz at hand. All
Hey,
in all,
Curve.
it is always there for us. I wish to all of the World of Tanks
R1B
Blitz
again.
players maximum success, stay healthy, take care of yourselves,
Swedish,
and never forget
by
to
the
have
way.
fun.
And
That
that's
is the most
Swedish,
important
Switzerland.
part of this game.
Stay happy, stay healthy, continue to play all of those games through endless victory, through tough heartbreakers, continue to fight on in Blitz because that's what we are.
Look at
We
that
are
flex with the
fighters.
AirPods.
Thank you for uniting people with your mobile game.
You out there, continue to be such a great community, and let's keep enjoying our time together.
Affiliated with
Happy
R1B.
birthday.
Feliz cumpleaños.
С днем рождения!
С днем рождения. С днем рождения.
There's a lot of Russian YouTubers out there.
С днем рождения, Блиц. С днем рождения.
Happy birthday, Blitz.
С днем рождения.
What are you talking about, Dark? I don't understand, dude.
Happy birthday, Blitz.
Super cute video.
That was nice.
Yeah, so as you can notice, we have gathered community contributors from all over the world, from Turkey, from Italy, from Russia, from Germany, and Blitz
And from
Unites.
Poland.
Yes, and from
Yeah,
Poland.
actually
So
all
from
over the
all over
world.
the world, yeah. So pleasant. And thank you one more time to each and every our YouTube guy, to our cyber sportman. So thank you so much, Blitz Unites.
Pavel, I
Happy
did say
birthday,
hi,
Blitz, one
mate.
more time. So Tony,
Happy
how
birthday.
about our first giveaway?
I'm not in there because I didn't get
yeah,
asked.
as we mentioned
Simple as that.
during our live stream start, we have a lot of stuff to give away, and I suppose we can start with 10 years of premium account.
10 years
like,
of premium account.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be a
10
delayed
players,
arc.
like
Oh.
1 year for each of 10 players.
Sounds nice.
So what should you do to get this awesome reward? Just post your in-game nickname, your Realm server, and your congratulations to Blitz. Just wish us happy birthday or something more interesting. So IGN, Realm, and your congratulations. You can start right now.
Yeah, so we'll pick 10 lucky winners randomly from our live chat on YouTube, and you'll receive 1 year of premium account.
Oh,
so
1 year. I want
it's
that.
our birthday, but we give away presents. Thank you for playing World of Tanks this year. Just simply awesome. So, Tony, I know that we have a lot of guests today, and
Yeah.
one of our main guests will not appear in the stream with his face and appearance, but I think that each and every player knows this guy. It's
Yeah, guys,
Blitzstick.
you know it. He's Blitzstick. He's the best of the best of the best.
Yes.
Let's
So,
just take part.
Today, Blitzstick will be doing his best and will show you some awesome gameplay, and
It's not my
on the
gameplay, so it's
hill,
not awesome, Kappa.
drive some unique vehicle. as
Also,
I
enter your
always
name,
know.
boys. It's 1 year
Yeah,
of premium.
actually, it's a new tank. Actually, we can't even call it a new tank because it's not.
Are they gonna
available
show
in the game
Kranwagen
yet.
gameplay?
It's
Oh my
tank
god,
that
it's
is
gonna be
currently
insane if they
tested
do.
by super testers, and our Blitzstick is one of them.
Okay.
So today we can face some unique gameplay of upcoming vehicle, which is tier 10 heavy tank from Sweden Tech 3.
We see live gameplay from the
Need
Kranwagen.
to
Hell yeah.
praise
I'm gonna write
Meet
down
and
some
greet,
stuff.
yeah.
Spell it right.
Kranwan, yeah. So, good luck, Blitzstick,
That
and
might
I
be
think that it's
interesting.
time to say some warm words to our Rebel Strive that
Hey, Coco.
wanted to join our live stream today, but unfortunately he had some problems with his health, a bit allergic. So Rebel Stripe, we are with you and you're with us, I know, today on this evening, and stay tuned. And
Yeah, hope
don't
you'll
take
get
part
well soon, buddy.
in our giveaways.
So getting back to Crown 1, what's so special about this tank?
What?
Actually, I am asking the question and suppose I can answer it as well.
Oh, he
first
doesn't know
thing
how to
first,
shoot
please
properly
be
with
advised that
auto
this is
reloaders.
just test, so future characteristics can be changed. So currently this tank has autoloader and very strong turret. Those are two main features of this tank. Besides the third one, that is.
I'm gonna judge the
very
gameplay.
good
I hope you
looking,
don't
but
mind.
It's kind of subjective, but I love how it looks. What about you, Alexandra?
Actually, it's the first time I see this tank in the game. The first time I see the gameplay of Crown 1, but I actually loved how it looks.
Yeah.
So I'll be watching the gameplay by our Blitzstick. How our Blitzstick is super cool in Blitz, but that
Super
will
strong
give
turret.
us some understanding about this tank,
Yeah,
about
exactly,
tech
Dark.
characteristics. However, they are not final yet
Just
because this tank
Disturbed
is
his
still in testing.
reload.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate that too.
Yeah.
The hell.
So,
Oh, he did it
some
again!
guests I know coming soon to our live stream. Do you know who is going to be?
I think I know. Actually, we're waiting for him to call, but
I
not-
think that
speaking,
it's
we
He's
don't
not
need
on
using
its way, yeah.
DPM.
we don't need it. So, shall we have our first guest? Who is
Why
one of
not?
the coolest guys on
Why
Blitz?
not? Yeah, while we are waiting
That's
for
not
our
me.
guests, I want to
Sad pop.
say big hello and thank you.
Yep, I hear it.
I see the ring, yeah, to each and every player that joined our live stream today. And let's open the door and invite our first guest.
So, Michael, say hello.
Wow!
Wow, what a nice picture.
What was that picture?
Ah.
Well, hey, Michael, how are you?
Hi guys.
The depression is 8
It's
degrees.
too hot in here in Minsk. I'm waiting for the night because the night will be much more colder, I hope.
Yeah, we're all hoping for this because we're all in Minsk. So,
Yeah.
Michael, can you remind our players what are you doing in Blitz? What's your major, let's say?
Who are you even?
Mm.
I'm doing?
Hi, I'm Michael. I'm level designer. I'm a lead level designer of World of Tanks Blitz. I'm working here from the
Keeps interrupting his reload.
very beginning of the Blitz. I was near
Oh, did he do 3k
the
damage?
guys who released Blitz, who started all this epopee and made the game. This guy, you know.
Come on.
Hello? Are we good?
Hello.
Oh yeah, I hear
Yeah,
you.
He just didn't knew what to say.
So we're streaming from home, as you can see, streaming from Minsk, it's the capital
Where's her
of
brick
Belarus,
wall?
where we
I missed the
have our
brick wall she had
headquarters
in the
of
last
Wargaming,
streams.
so we might experience some technical issues.
It's
We're
kinda
sorry
funny.
for that, but we're doing our best for everything to be
Hey,
okay
Grapes.
today, this
Hey,
evening on
nobody.
our birthday
Or
stream.
Nubisa.
Yeah, so
Okay, so. Okay, go ahead, Alexandra. you were the first.
no, you can go on. Sorry.
Oh, Stick got the mastery on this
Ace
tank.
Page, yeah.
Actually, Blitzstick was playing on CIS on Russian livestream before, and he got, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 ace tankers. So yeah, I'm not sure
Devil.
whether it's Blitzstick so good or is it Kran Van so good. Maybe both.
I think
who
our
knows?
Stick is real beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a beast.
So,
I'll call
Let
him
me
beast.
play, I do
Michael,
6k
you're
damage
doing
each.
maps, and what's your favorite map in World of Tanks Blitz?
Oh, my favorite map was Castilla, but we've released the Hellas map some versions ago, and you see this map on your screens now,
Yes.
and this map is my favorite present-day map.
Oh, you know, we have a
How
lot
dare
of
you
complaints
tell
about this
us.
map on our social pages, because players say that you can shoot your enemy from any point of the map. So, I'm sorry for interrupting. We have our 10 winners that will receive 1 year of premium account.
Oh, I didn't
Congratulations,
win.
guys. You find your in-game name on our screen, and let's go back to Michael and the maps.
Sad.
So, Hellas, yeah. A lot of feedback that this map is not really good. What can you say about it?
I think players need some more practice to
No.
know every corner of this map to be
No,
more effective.
bullshit! The
I
map
think
is
they will
bad.
gather this skill and they will like this map very much.
So your statement is like they just need a lot of time and practice to get used
Practice.
to practice.
Yeah, maybe not a lot of, but just more time. Map is quite new, so maybe not all players are acquainted enough with it to play it effectively.
Yeah,
I
as for
think
me,
that's the point.
I can say that I also find this map very challenging and even difficult. It's complicated for me to play in this map because I don't know how to play in this map. I prefer heavy tanks and medium tanks, and every time it's a challenge.
What's your win rate, Alexandra?
Oh, it's a little bit above 50.
Not bad, not bad. You're doing good. So,
I'm doing my best. So I have more than 8 car battles.
8k?
So
We shouldn't.
maybe I
That's a
also
lot.
need more
okay,
practice.
guys. So, since we're a bit, not to say tight on schedule, but let's not waste time and announce next giveaway. Maybe. What do you think, Alexandra?
Michael, what about giveaway from you to our players?
Oh, I
He
don't
keeps
know.
interrupting
I like
his
French heavy
reload.
tanks. I like 8 level heavy.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
a very good tank.
Which one?
We have
MX,
only premium tank. MX
Mle-
M4
M4 48 as far as I remember.
That's
or
okay.
49. Okay, we
49,
understood.
maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, it's
Okay,
a French
so-
heavy tank. So 10.
10 times.
10 times, yeah. So conditions are still the same. Put your in-game name in our live chat.
I don't have
Or
that tank.
congratulations to Blitz with its 6th birthday. Don't forget to
I should have
mention your
copied.
region and in-game name, as I have already mentioned. Let's go.
Okay, so while our guys are posting their nicknames and congratulations, maybe we can get back to questions from Michael. What else do we have to ask, Alexandra?
You're
I wrote my
working in
message back.
Blitz for about 6 years, right?
More than 6 years. You're
So
right.
from the very beginning.
Oh no, slow mode. Are you kidding me?
What's the most difficult thing in your work?
The most difficult thing,
One more
I
ace
suppose.
page. One more ace
One
base,
more.
yeah.
Let's copy that. Can't send it yet. Let's wait until we can send it again.
the most difficult thing is to make something new, not to copy something successful from the previous maps. And this
Did I
is
just
a
see
good
Mitzi in there?
challenge,
I
I
did.
suppose. I like to do that, and maybe it's some kind of my lifestyle in wargaming and in Blitz.
Okay, so you are very creative, and
120
how do you
FPS.
inspire yourself and your team while you're creating new maps?
M4,
we like
AMX
to play
M4
games. We are gamers.
48, I
We
think
like
it was.
tanks, we like every kind of game. We like playing console games, PC games, in different kinds. RPGs, some racing games, some shooters. Maybe shooters is the biggest amount of our games. And we like to travel, because traveling is the big...
Dose of inspiration.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so I know
Sure, I
that
got a
our players love Easter eggs on the maps, and I know that you also love creating these Easter maps, and also you're inspired by different games. As we have already know that on eBay we have
There we go.
a Spider-Man Easter egg. So
New base.
Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles, yeah. So how do you create these Easter eggs?
We remember something. Sometimes we play in games and want to maybe say thank you to developers of this game. For example, on Hellas map we have Easter egg in theme of Assassin's Creed games.
Oh.
But some players didn't recognize it. It's not so good.
But some players do.
Of course, it's an Easter egg. Not everyone is gonna get it. That's the
But
point.
still, I think you need to continue.
Because they're playing on the
for
Russian
those who
server, that's
understand
why.
Those Easter eggs,
How am I gonna
it's
play
just
against
awesome.
them?
And for
me,
those who
taking from
don't
my point.
understand these Easter eggs, we are going to explain. That's
I
not
think
a
the
problem.
point of Easter eggs is not it shouldn't be explained. It's like a good joke. If you
Thanks,
should explain
Tony.
it, it's,
One understood it.
But
it loses some of its interest or something.
But
I
Just
think
my
the,
opinion,
a
yeah.
good Easter will find the person who will recognize it.
Yeah, exactly. That's
This is
the
the
point.
main
Totally
goal.
agreed.
okay, I'm a very kind person, and I'm working with communities. That's why I'm always doing my best to explain everything, like step by step. Like
Oh, you
for a
consider
kid.
yourself a kind person? I'm sorry. Did I misheard it?
You had it right, not wrong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As
Oh.
you say.
Do you need
Tony,
some
you're
coverage?
back, finally.
I know.
Okay, Michael, that was serious questions about Blitz and maps and your work and your job, but I know that you have a daughter,
Yeah.
Yep.
and she's 8 years old, or 8 months, yeah?
6 months.
6 months,
8 years,
yeah.
not bad.
Sorry.
So fast.
For example, if you're going to have next baby, and
Not if, when.
when? Okay, Tony, you know the situation better. And if you need to pick the name for your baby from the maps we have in Blitz, how would you name your baby?
I'd like to name it Castilla, because it sounds like something Spanish, something sunny. But I like how in English sound Malinovka, and I would like to call my daughter Malinovka, and we should change our surname of our family
To
It would
Winter,
be
yeah.
very fun.
Yeah, this sounds really fun. Okay, so
He got
that
killed by
was
the
very
troll face.
interesting
Oh, damn.
question. And maybe you
Even
have
more
some
interesting answers.
yeah, of course. Maybe
Not
you
even
have
a
some
third
words
class.
to our players, and you want to congratulate us, your colleagues, and our players with our 6th Blitz anniversary.
Oh.
I'd like to say thank you to our players, to the whole to the whole community from every country.
Did I hear my name?
Players are playing our game, and I want to wish you
Yeah, he
more
HETI said.
victories, more penetrations, and more armor racks on your enemies' tanks.
They wish us more
That was really
penetration.
cool. Thank you so much
you.
for joining our live stream.
They shouldn't have said
See you
that.
next time. Good luck.
Bye, Michael. Thanks.
And
Bye,
thanks
guys.
for all your
Thank
job.
you.
Bye bye. Meanwhile, we are ready, or not really ready, to announce our 10 winners.
I wanna
so
see
if we
Tony,
have
Yeah, I
some
believe
the
more
mad
time-
lad.
the list is somewhere around the corner, so
Yeah,
as soon
yeah,
as
yeah.
we have it, please show it to our players. I think they're eager to find out if they want something. And guys, if you didn't win something this time, you have many more opportunities during this live stream. So
You
stay
have more
tuned.
time, yeah, so stay tuned. Yeah, so I know that this list is ready. Let's show it now and congratulate 10 winners with a prize. Congratulations!
Do we know
Premium
anyone?
08
French heavy
French
tanks.
tank, yeah.
Nice.
Congratulations, guys.
49, okay.
Stay tuned, we have more
Don't know
prizes
any
and
of those.
surprises for you. So, Tony,
I
I
believe
want
we're
to
waiting
see you.
for. Yeah, we can
Nice
like,
joke,
hide the
Amy.
list of players. It should be enough.
Lunar Legend.
Yeah, I
I'm-
can. I think memorize it by now, and everyone can.
Yeah.
So I think we're ready to have our next guest.
Today we have
which
a
is-
lot of quests, yeah.
Yeah, and this guy, I'd say he's the biggest guy in Blitz. Not literally, but we have
He's
Green.
here. Let's
Oof
open the
Punja.
door and
It's
invite
100%
you
Please
Oof
be
guys.
Punja.
Good evening,
Hey,
Tane.
Tane.
It's not Oof Punja. What a surprise. What?
Hey, what's up? How are
I
you
thought they
doing?
meant by Reach, which is Oof Punja. He's the
Glad
biggest
to have you on
YouTuber,
board. So, what's up?
I think.
Since like we are going to
Yeah,
hear
guys,
Tane
just a second.
in a second, yeah. So
Because we
please
use several.
wait a little bit.
Yeah, we use several apps to grab sound from our guests, so maybe some of them.
How about now?
What about now? Do we hear Tane?
Yeah, good. Thank
Oh,
you.
okay, great. So, what's up?
All right, I'm so glad that we could get that out of the way early in the stream, right? You know, we've had our audio glitch. If we could just have a cat jump into somebody's lap, you know, or construction start, you know, banging on a wall next door, like we'll hit all of the video conferencing bingo squares really fast.
Yeah, all the pretty things about remote work.
Exactly, yeah.
A remote stream.
Hey there, Saitan. How you doing, man?
So,
Yeah.
guys, for those
This is
who
what we have so
maybe
far for
do
the
not
stream.
exactly know who Tane is, it's a bad thing. You should know, but just for sure to make sure.
I don't
Tane,
know
can
who
you
he
tell
is.
us a bit about yourself?
Sure, yeah. So
What you're doing in Blitz?
At this very moment, I am the general manager of MS1 Studios, which is the makers of Blitz. So I'm the guy who, if it all gets screwed up, I'm the guy that everybody can get angry at. That's my job.
That's convenient. That's very
Yes.
convenient.
By the way,
so
right,
before we
the
start,
reason I was shut up, please.
giving away more presents
Mhm.
and
Where's my
asking
mouse?
questions.
Everything.
Actually, we need to.
You need to shut up for a moment, Tony, please. The reason I'm going about Tony so much is because he's the guy that got me into the trial thing for CC, and who is managing my press account. So
Change
That's
it
why.
easily. If you have your favorite tank, we can do
No,
it.
look,
Tane,
so-
no problem.
I'll tell you, I will say this as a bit of a preamble. I am recent to playing the deep into the French tanks line.
Mhm.
It was one of the last ones that I hit. I've played a bunch of the others a lot more. And especially because, you know, like you get up higher in there, and for some reason, like the TDs are all super armored, and the light tanks have no armor at all, and the heavy tanks have no armor at all, right? Which is really weird. And I'm used to playing these, you know, armored beastie kind of heavies, right?
You play
the
Germans.
IS-7, the IS-4, all the Soviet line stuff, or the, you know, these crazy hulking things in the American
Yeah.
line and some of the others. So it took me a while to get there, but then when I started playing the French tanks, I was amazed. And I
Alexandra
loved
isn't
so
a
many
dev.
of those.
She's
And
more
so
of
the
a
fact that
PR
now the one that
person,
we've been talking about here
I
is
think.
the AMX first prototype.
Mhm.
I think it's a great one to give people.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so let's do it.
Let's do
Okay.
it. Let's make it 10 as usual.
10 as usual, so put your in-game name in our live chat on YouTube. Don't forget to mention
what,
your
the
server
tier
and
9?
region. And warmest congratulations to Blitz with its 6th anniversary. Let's go.
Okay,
Yep.
so before we proceed, Tane, I know that you have some.
I think the
maybe,
31st
let's say, news
prototype they're
about
giving
your
away.
personal successes in
Oh.
Blitz,
Oh.
considering amount of battles. Because some people say that some players consider that The higher your job is, the more like important stuff you do, the less you play.
The less you
But
play. Yeah.
Tane is example that this is wrong. So what's your current amount of battles?
Yeah, so as of last night, I hit exactly 10,000 battles. This is actually my
Those are
third
some rookie
account that
numbers.
I played on. I started,
Reroll!
before I moved from the US, I was playing on a US server one. Now
Confirmed reroll from Wargaming.
Because it's still, yeah, it's not CIS, but I need.
Nice actually.
I'm not good enough at Russian yet to be able to play on the
Also,
CIS
hey.
servers. And
There is a
Everyone
live
just join
chat
it.
in the battle, yeah.
So I play on EU. I had about 5,000 battles in each of 2 previous accounts before, but
He
this
just
is
played
the first
reroll
one where I've actually
matchmaking.
gone all the way to 10,000. And yeah, it's, for me, I think it's exactly the reason that I play it that way, and the reason I've really thrown myself into it is exactly for what the community is worried about, right? That they need to know that we all
Re-rookie.
care about the game as much as they do, right? And so I've made sure that I'm one of them, right? Like in fact, it's so much that I don't play like on my Wargaming account. I don't play with an official thing. I don't use any of the perks that we get as, Wargaming employees around gold or whatever to, to be able to go through stuff. Like I play
Glad to see his main account.
Like a regular player.
Yeah, and totally anonymously. So when I'm sitting there in a match and people are complaining furiously about something, wargaming this, wargaming that, like
Fix matchmaker.
Yeah, exactly, like matchmaker, right? I'm listening, and
I'm kind of scared that I insulted him before.
I'm going through the same pains, right?
Okay, Tim, but are you playing with Wargaming Clan Tech or not?
No. Literally nobody will know. They could be playing a match with me yesterday. They could be playing a match with me tomorrow.
Oh, fuck.
And they will have no idea that the person that they're talking to and calling a noob and telling to get off the server, or then in the very next match saying, hey, wow, what a great match, really good work, or whatever, right, is actually the guy running the studio.
Oh,
right? They have
that's
no
great.
idea.
Great.
Oh god, I think I'm not gonna say anything in the chats anymore.
There are these amusing moments, right, when somebody's completely trolling me and calling me a noob, as I'm racking up 3,000 damage on my Yag Tiger, but I'm not
totally noob, yeah.
I'm not blindly rushing to the center of the battle.
Yeah,
right?
3,000 in a Yag Tiger?
Move.
Learn how to play.
Good, decent,
yeah, like,
max.
what I won't do is go, hey dude, like I could get you banned, right? Like what I will say is just check the damage log later. Right? Like, you want to call me a noob, that's fine, but like, do it once you've seen the D-logs.
Exactly.
And then we can figure out whether my strategy worked or not, right?
Okay, your strategy works in business, and that matters.
Yeah. Look, at the end
He's
of it,
gonna
right,
start
like,
flying in the match. Watch out, guys.
I think we all know, sometimes people complain and say that you should do this and this and this, when maybe that works for a very different tank, but not the one you're playing.
Unless
right?
you're
Like
me and know what you're doing.
Campers,
and what others should be doing.
Tank, yeah, call him a camper. If the guy's in a TD, that's
with
the
no
job.
armor.
That's his job, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a
This is
job
kinda
to
how you're
camp.
supposed to play, man.
That's wrong.
But
Misconception.
yeah, to me, like it's super important to play. It's super important to keep the sight of it. The guys who like the lead designer, I have him on this internal chat app, right? And he gets messages from me after every 3 or 4 battles, some like, hey, have you noticed this? Have you done that? Have you looked at this thing? And sometimes it's small stuff, right? Like I was just talking to him recently about like, God, it seems like, we get a lot of people who are AFK to start the battle, right? They start and then nobody's doing it.
No, we are mobile game, so you can just receive a call from your mom, for example. So this happens.
Yeah. But I think sometimes they're just, it's just inattentive. They haven't realized the battle started, right? So I was talking with them about like, giving them 4 or 5 suggestions of things that we could probably develop easily, right? And get in that would cut down on that, right? That would allow players to, oh crap, the battle.
Temporary ban if it happens 3 times a day.
Yeah.
That'd be my
exactly,
idea.
right?
Simple.
Because like right now they tend to figure it out right.
No
about
one
the
will
time
bot
they get
AFK anymore. Easy.
or if somebody runs into them, right? So stuff like that, the matchmaker stuff, I know everybody complains about it. And to be clear, this is another one that actually I was playing a few weeks back and I said, you know what, they're right. Like we need to do some things. So look, I don't want to overpromise anything to the community, right? But you
Oh,
guys
the
should
62
know
is
we
trying.
are
Come on,
monitoring
sweaty
this very
palms, dude.
closely, and we are doing
1v4,
a lot of
easy.
data gathering right now around different player types and what happens when you get this kind of a player in or that kind of a player in. What's the effect it has on an overall match? How much do we want to be really super careful about, balancing the win rates and all that on each side? It's a complex problem, right? Because somebody can be a really amazing player with their total win rate, but actually be awful in that tank, right? Like, look, I'm a great example, right? Like, I have I'm almost 70% win rate on my Yag Tiger. Whoa, but I'm like a 40 somehow on the Challenger.
Still, this doesn't make Challenger a bad tank, right?
No, but it would mean that
it is a bad tank, though.
If they treat me,
I think we can all agree on that.
A mid-50s win rate player as a mid-50s guy when I'm in my Yag Tiger, that's not good. And if it treats me as a mid-50s player when I'm in my Challenger, that's also not good, right? Like, because it can, skew the results, right? Like, if I'm in my Yag Tiger and I'm being viewed as a mid-50s player, the team I'm on is getting a real boost, right? And if I'm in there in the Challenger, the team I'm on is screwed.
Tin, you're doing so much for Blizz and for our team, and for our 6th anniversary, we have created really cool gifts for all of our players, and each and every player
I didn't get a camo, so I'm mad. Give me all camos. Oh shit, it was too loud, sorry.
Yep. And we have a cool video about gifts, so let's show it one more time to each and every
also, hey Cindy.
And say one more time. Thank you.
What is World of Tanks Blitz?
What the hell is that voice?
It's a place where we've been having fun and getting energized.
Having fun? Shows a rocket? Are you kidding me? Come on, Wargaming.
We take enemies for a spin.
It can't be intentional.
We block damage. We ram. We speed ahead and take off. We load our drums together. We enjoy the madness. We use magical powers and respawn. We research cutting-edge technology. We launch missiles.
Oh, they're gonna get so much hate for the missiles. I'm telling you now.
Thank you for having fun with us. As a sign of gratitude, we've prepared a pleasant surprise for World of Tanks Blitz birthday for you and your friends.
Is it the containers? We already got them.
The gift will include special avatars.
Yeah, they're just showing what we already got like a couple days ago. Come on, Wargaming.
Premium account. The longer you've played Blitz, the cooler your gift. Those who've been with us for over 3 years will also get celebratory war paint.
Oh fuck! Oh come on! Come on, Wargaming, please! I want the camos. Please, for my Hellcat. Wargaming, I'm begging you. I'm never gonna complain ever again.
That have been with us from the very first year will get a container with a guaranteed Tier 5 collector, or even premium tank.
I want the camos, Wargaming, please.
We've earned hundreds of victories together. But that's not all. We've prepared even more adrenaline.
I need camos, not adrenaline.
Prizes and rewards for you.
Give me camos.
World of Tanks Blitz.
My shit.
Grab your gifts and join the party.
Yeah, that's what's
nice.
epic.
What happened that you didn't enter World of Tanks Blitz for the last 2 days? Please do it
That's
right
impossible,
now.
But still.
Yeah, and grab your reward.
Nice one, bro.
Okay,
nice
so
one,
Tane,
bro.
we have like one more interesting question for you. I hope it will be interesting for our players and maybe both you. So, what's the best decisions, the best features, the best things we made in Blitz? Maybe in this year or during the whole period? Three best things we made in Blitz. What's your opinion? As a general manager, you can see the overall picture, and that's why your opinion is very interesting for us.
Oh man, it's a great question. Look, I think certainly within the last couple of years. I mean, obviously.
If your name's 5.5, dude.
look, killing spare parts was probably you know one
Gonna
of the
lose my shit.
still I think is one of the things, the best things that we've done in a long time, right? You know, we've got to be humble enough to learn when we've made mistakes and to change things, right? And even if that means throwing away all the work that ever went into something, we do it. So that was a really good one. You know, getting rid of it worked, and you could see the feedback from the community was absolutely there too. I'd say then I would also put building Mad Games right up there near the top of that list as well.
Mad Games Uprising is a better Mad
fantastic
Games. What are you
feature,
talking about?
fantastic gameplay event. People love playing the, you know, the powers, right? Like, and
That was a
clearly
shit
there's
show.
all sorts of other things. You know, we used it as the basis for Uprising, which was, you know, even more fun with all the kind of the MOBA, you know, style in game leveling and all that, right? Which was super.
Yeah, that shot was slow.
And then I think probably I'd go with a more nudgy, smaller thing, but the rebalance that happened a few months back, where we kind of took down the power of some of the, as much as I hate to say it, as a guy who plays and loves the KV-1 and the KV-1S, but when we took down the relative power of the Soviet heavies inside of that, especially in that mid-tier, and rebalance some of the other lines that were, you know, pretty hard down before that. I think it really helped. It made things more competitive. And you know, you don't want to be in a position where there's one tank that is the right answer.
There's never a right answer. There's just wrong people
pretty much the right answer
with wrong opinions.
Before, and you know, it's certainly not weak now. You can still do amazing things with it, right? But you have to at least
I knew
pay
they
attention
changed the KV-1
in order to accomplish
somehow.
that now, right? Where before you could just roll, right, and you could just pound through everybody. So I think those would probably be my three. I don't know. Is there anything you think I'm missing out of that list? Other stuff that
you can't miss anything. It's your opinion. That's why we asked it. Yeah, still sounds pretty good. So Tane, what can you wish our players, our team, everybody who's playing Blitz for?
Why was that an?
So
why would you shoot an
what I would
80
wish them most,
frontally on a
obviously,
VKB?
is continued play and continued fun, right? All that matters to us is if you guys are having a good time. I say that honestly. I say that both about the players and the developers, right? That it's really important that everybody loves their job, because if you don't love your job, you're not going to do something that makes players feel really good.
True.
So absolutely, I would wish everybody that continued fun and love of it. And I would say on the community side, like, keep telling us what's
I'm
going
meaning
on.
so hard,
We're
but
always listening.
I kind of
We
have
are
to.
always listening, even when it's painful, even when it sucks to hear. And even when you think maybe nobody's listening, right? I might be in the match sitting right next to you on your team hearing it, right? Like, we are listening. We take all of
I
the
really hope I
feedback
never
seriously.
blamed him in
And
game.
believe
I am
me,
so scared.
Furiously argue and debate inside of the team about what to do about these things, but we hear every one of those criticisms and every one of also the things that you love, right? And we take those things on board and figure out what we're going to do more of, what we're going to do less of. We figure out how we're going to, you know, to run our next 6 months, right, of development based off of what we hear out of the community. So keep telling us. Tell us what you love. Tell us what you hate. Don't stop. Keep logging in. Keep playing with us. And we will do our damnedest to make it the best experience that you could possibly imagine.
Yeah,
That's
sounds
inspiring.
super
Thank you,
inspiring. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tane. Thank you for joining our live stream. It's always a
It sounds like
pleasure
Ting,
to,
even though it's Tane.
having you on our live streams.
My
You're
God.
very cool, and thank you for all the things you're doing for Blitz and for our team.
Thanks for having me. And thanks again, all the fans. Thank you guys so much. This is super, and I am having the time of my life in this job. And it's because I get to work on something great for a bunch of great fans. So thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tane. Bye-bye.
So, bye-bye. Thank you.
Cheers.
And very soon we are going to announce our 10 winners that will receive first prototype. It's tier 9
Hey, Tony.
premium, right?
Hey,
Yep, exactly.
Premium, medium.
I'm so weird.
Medium.
So we have the winners.
Yeah, congratulations.
Guys, congratulations.
Aww.
Congratulations. Yeah, a few seconds for you to
Lol.
find your
Wargaming.
in-game name.
Wargaming, you made an oopsie.
We're going to move forward.
They put the same guy on there twice.
Okay,
So,
so it's
to-
time for the next guest,
Yeah,
I suppose.
yeah,
we have
yeah.
Green.
Woohoo! Let's open the door and invite the next one. come in. Oh, that would
Yeah,
be a
please come in.
surprise.
Okay, come in. Stop reading.
Wait a little bit
Oh.
for us to hear you.
Oh.
Just a second,
So
Oh.
please.
I'm on the screen right now,
wonderful
but
video
nobody's
team, we
moved me
don't
into
hear.
the actual channel.
I don't hear
Skate.
skate, guys.
Yeah, so
No, I'm on the
just
stream
a
now.
second, and we'll hear him.
Yeah, guys, still
streaming
remote
from
streaming,
home.
you know, it has some difficulties. We need to
As
wait
for
for
now,
Skate.
Wargame,
you can
hear me,
just
you
look
need
at
to move
Skate
my
because
channel.
he's a very handsome man and a good streamer, and finally he's back. So
And he has a great sound suppressing wall behind him.
There we go. Can you hear me now?
Hey, what's up, man?
yeah,
Finally.
They moved my channel, finally.
Skate! I'm so happy to see you because the last time I saw you, it was a Tank Fest in Bovington
Tankfest.
last June on the
A
same
year
date.
ago. Wow.
Same
Yeah, it's
day.
been a while.
Yeah, so yeah.
Hey,
Thank you
youngster.
so much for joining our live stream. Really happy to see
Livestream.
you. Where have you been so long?
I'm so sorry.
Well, I made a video about it, so go watch it.
Yeah, I
Um,
watched it but we have some players that
No,
didn't.
I know,
so
I'm joking. To be honest with you, I needed a break from gaming because my job just got excessively busy. But I tell you what, though, coming back and playing Blitz for the first time, not playing in 6 months, I cannot tell you how much fun I've been having playing again.
Oh, it's so pleasant to hear it.
It's been an absolute blast. The gameplay's leaps and bounds different. I've literally, I spent like 3 nights reading through updates just so I could
Wow.
see what tanks have been nerfed and buffed. So I didn't realize, and you don't realize until you step back for a little bit, how much you guys are actually changing in the game.
We're
So when
doing
you
our
take a
best.
step, yeah, no, I give you credit on that one because when you actually step back for that long, and you
Shut
come
up,
back
Mighty,
and go,
I
"Right, what's
apologized."
changed?" I realized I missed so much. I missed the space. I'm gutted about that.
And Skate,
The space tanks.
I need to say that we missed you,
No, thank you.
really. So
Yeah, this was mutual.
Look,
And-
So,
it's
before we
saluted.
proceed, Skate, I know that recently you have like one of favorite tanks. It's something new, it's something premium. What's that tank?
It's an Action X.
Action X. So,
Okay.
since it's one of your favorites, for now at least, maybe we should give away some of them?
of
I say
course,
10.
10 tanks, Action X
Don't
from
have that.
Skate, from our honorable guest from YouTube. Right now,
If I am a guest, I'm gonna give enriched Hellcats away, by the way. If that ever happens, chat, you have my coverage with a legendary camo, of course, right? I'm gonna have you covered, boys.
Right now.
Skate, maybe a stupid question, but have you received your in-game reward? Like the chest?
I have, yes.
So what was it? It was like the highest one, 6 years?
I got 6 years, yeah.
Yeah,
So I got my
obviously.
30 days premium. But yeah, but it's not just the 30 days because you've got the Blitz birthday event going on. I have
Yeah.
got so many credits, boosters, and things like that from there. It's unreal. I've got a lot from that actually.
Have you already got the tank? The B-43?
Yes.
Still on the... Oh, already?
Yeah. I think
Best
I'm
guy.
on 57 now.
He's
I'm on
further than
57
me,
on it,
oh
so I'm
damn.
nearly finished now.
I need to spend more time playing, I suppose. Time is ticking.
Honestly, great event. I gotta say thank you for that event. Actually,
It's a bit too
been a really good
grindy,
event.
but it's okay.
Tons of free stuff, and it's easy to get that free tank.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, nice to hear.
It's a good tank as well. Actually, it's really good.
Okay, that's a new tank, and I know that our team has been preparing for a long time to create new tank for this event.
They just took the old tank, reskinned it, and gave it a bit more stats.
So I'm
I think the mobility and accuracy is better on the
Frankly
collector.
speaking, I know that
New tank.
some of our players are complaining about the reward in this
Alright.
event because it's tier
Okay.
6.
Okay.
To be honest, it's a free tier 6 tank, and if you don't like it, you can sell it for 1,250 gold.
Yes,
So,
A
affirmative.
reskin?
That's
so
true.
New
that's my
tank.
logic on it. If you don't like it, sell it. You got free gold.
Cool.
Can't be
Easy as
bad
that.
anyway.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
Ethan.
It's a good tank though. So
That's,
you can't.
that was a good example of positive thinking. So.
Yeah, I like to think so.
Yeah.
Okay,
thank
talking
you.
about positive thinking, Skate. You are one of the oldest YouTubers on Blitz.
With Bushka,
oldest
yeah?
in good meaning.
I was gonna say, do I look that old?
Nope, not at all. But still,
You
know
look
the numbers.
good.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, 6 years. I think
Wow,
6
that's
years
a
my
lot.
channel's. No,
Maybe you
actually,
have some like suggestions for guys who want to become YouTubers, who want to create content. What are the most basic ideas to stick with? What to start with? What's your opinion?
honestly, there's one very simple, easy basic. Don't do it for any other reason than fun. If you're doing
Not
it
even
because
I made a
of likes and
typo.
subscribers, and you're doing it because you want to make money, or you're doing it because you want attention, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. The best reason to make it is for fun. And I tell you what, it really comes across in the videos as well.
Back
When you're
sync.
having fun doing it, you can tell the difference, I think. It makes a big difference. I didn't mean to start a YouTube channel. It was an
Gaming, I
accident.
saw that.
I was on the forums. Remember the old Blitz forums?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
no one
I was
uses.
on there, and I put up some gameplay because someone asked if I would, and then we ended up chatting, and then I ended up doing a voiceover after making some stupid videos, and I started gaining subscribers. I'm still, even to this day, just like, really? I've got subscribers? So yeah, it's just do it for fun. Have a laugh when you're doing it. Don't do something because you think someone else will enjoy it. Do it because you enjoy it.
Okay, so you became a superstar by accident.
I wouldn't say superstar, but yeah, it's an accident.
I would say that.
I did.
Yeah,
I didn't plan on
Action
making
X right now.
videos like this,
Senko.
but I tell you what, I absolutely love it, and I love reading the comments, seeing what the community has to say about those tanks, and it's nice actually. It seems silly, but it's so nice having a voice in the community that you can see what the community wants, and you can share that, and you can voice it for the community, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, like
You can also-
ambassador.
Yeah, I suppose. I never thought of it like that, but yeah, in essence,
Right,
it's
actually.
nice that you can give the community a voice and be a part of the community at the same time. And it's nice that I can communicate with you
am
guys as a
the
result of it.
voice.
So yeah, it's win-win all around, really.
Oh, that's so
That's
cute.
nice to hear. While
In
when you
your
were talking,
ears.
you mentioned some comments that you like reading comments, like to find out what people think.
Reading
Do you
comments is
remember
amazing.
the
Keep reading.
funniest
I'm writing comments
on
for
your
me,
YouTube
boys.
Video,
I love doing that.
something like this.
Oh God, now you're asking.
Keeps
I'll
interrupting
tell
us
you one
really
thing that
loud. I
always
hate
makes
that.
me laugh. It's a very basic thing, and some people get really wound up by it. But whenever you put a video up, you'll be surprised how many people go to write first.
Ah, yeah. I know
And if they're
this
not
thing.
first,
Yeah.
yeah. But what makes me laugh is because I see those comments all the time. The second person always calls the first person sad for doing that.
Oh.
But I have seen that second person 1,000 times right first. They're just upset they didn't get there first. So yeah, that's one that always makes me laugh.
So much
You know-
drama.
Yeah.
The funniest thing is that
Hey, Yannick.
that you mentioned, like all this I'm the first stuff. It's popular at every region. We keep seeing it not only under English videos, under Russian videos. Every videos we have.
Come
everywhere
on,
players-
I see
yeah,
I
keep
see these
posting this.
comments on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, everywhere. First, I'm here.
Do you know who actually holds the title for first the most on my videos?
Oh.
It's Meadsy holds the title.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Because he knows the exact time when you're going to post it.
He does. I think
Yeah.
he goes on as quick as he can, writes first.
Skate, I think that it's a perfect time to say big hello to our community contributors, to our streamers, YouTubers. And
I'm
I know
streaming,
that
hello.
some of them are with us here on our live chat on YouTube, watching our live stream
Yes.
today. So Mitzi, Amanet, Hasavat, Martin Dogger, maybe Bushka is also with us.
And of course, Reap.
Everyone, Reap, yeah, everyone. Thank you for doing all you do for Blitz, for us.
They're just in the chat.
You're
I'm
great
even
guys. You're the
streaming.
coolest guys I've met in live. So keep going,
doing
and
great
yeah,
job. Thank you,
and
guys.
Tony will support you.
As always, I'm always here to help.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do read
since
all the
we were
comments,
talking
don't
about
worry. Shut up.
comments, we honestly tried to find some not to
Just
say
like you
bad,
gaming.
but
Yeah, bad,
toxic
bad,
comments.
bad and toxic comments. We did
Bad
our
and toxic
best.
comments about your videos, about your content, but we failed to find any.
Oh, mine.
Yes, Skate, we watched
Yeah.
every video on your YouTube channel and we looked through
Oh,
each and every comment.
Look how they are kissing his
are you
ass,
deleting
right?
comments?
No.
And
I don't
still
wanna
no
be mean,
negative
but come
comments.
on, really.
How you managed to do it?
What?
What's the
I
secret?
The key to the success.
No, I haven't got time to delete comments. I really don't. I don't know. I honestly think, if you're honest with your opinion, I think maybe my opinion's quite in line with the community then. I think that's possibly the positive way of looking at it, is my opinion does match that of the general player base, so therefore maybe no negativity. That being said though, there will still be people who disagree with my opinion, but maybe they're just not abusive about it or toxic about it, which is, yeah, it's rare if you were to look at something like the Blitz chat in game when they're a little bit toxic sometimes. It's nice that people can voice their opinions in a decent way. So yeah, no toxic as far as I'm concerned, or aware of anyway.
So you're doing
That's
great
nice.
job.
Oh,
yeah,
your reload,
and,
come on!
one day I'll have the same community on our official Facebook. because
You've
because sometimes
Nice
we
laugh.
have very toxic comments, like with abusive language, and I don't appreciate it really. So Skate, you are my example
hero.
for me. Yeah, our hero. So I'll do my best to change the way of experiencing.
Yeah, Alexander, you have a
things.
good role model, so stick to
Didn't
it.
even
Yeah.
pen.
I
Of
do
course.
appreciate it,
Of
but there is a
course.
difference. There is a difference. It's your game. There is going to be people who are salty towards you for that reason.
Yeah,
Just because it's our game. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
But anyway, I can
I
say
agree,
that our
Yannick.
community changed dramatically.
I was
from
quite triggered the whole
time
way
I
through
began
already.
to work with our English-speaking audience. And by the way, guys, today is 2 years in Blitz.
Yay, congratulations.
So, yeah, thank you so much. And I love my job, and I love our community, and I love everything we do in World of Tanks Blitz. However, sometimes I don't appreciate some things, but
Oh, stop complaining.
that's okay.
Alexander.
I'm sorry, that was my minute.
I will say one thing. We're talking about toxic
Yep.
comments. I think 99% of the Blitz community is absolutely brilliant. It's only that 1% who are toxic.
That I
people,
sometimes am part of.
I agree.
But that's okay. I think it's fine.
It's okay.
just
See,
our
chat, it's
reality,
okay.
and we need to work with it.
Yeah.
To, make
Yeah,
to try to make everyone happy.
So
Don't get me wrong. No. I don't think you'll ever make everyone happy, but if somebody
Yeah.
voices their opinion in a decent way, even if it's a disagreement, then you'll listen to it. But if someone's
Sure.
toxic, then it just goes out the window.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
yeah, so you have heard Tane, and he says that we are okay with each and every opinion, and we listen to our players, but everything we want from our players to be polite and express their opinions with explanation, like explain
Yeah.
you why you don't like it or why you like it. So I think that we have talked a lot about our players, and Skate, how about congratulations with
What you have to say?
6th Blitz anniversary? Yeah, you work a lot also with our players, with audience, and with the
Oh,
game itself.
clutch
so
1v2, come on.
you know,
Let's
it's
do
very
it.
Good. What would you
Thanks.
like to
I
wish?
mean, like, for you guys, I wish another 6 years like this
Yeah.
and more. I wish to see more
Don't
changes
shoot,
in the
don't
game.
shoot, don't
a
shoot,
lot
don't
more.
shoot.
I
Why
certainly
did
am
you
not gonna be giving it a 6 months
shoot?
stint break. I
Oh,
won't
so.
be.
you could have easily took
For
shells
the
until the
players,
second is back.
I wish them happy fun, lots of battles, lots of ammo racks. Just a laugh, fun. It's a game at the end of the day. I
Lots
think
of ammo
everyone
racks. He wants
needs
people to
just
get salty,
enjoy,
doesn't
not
he?
worry about win rates.
My god, Skate.
Just have fun with it.
What a sadist he is.
Yeah,
That's
that's
nice.
that's
That's
our goals. That's the goal of Blitz, to bring fun. So thank you so much, Skate, for joining our live stream. I was really happy to see you. Welcome back on board, and thank you for
Thank you,
joining.
buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you both for having me and the community. Thank you.
Thank you. Waiting for more your videos, and guys, don't forget to subscribe to Skate Extreme YouTube channel.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Oh, I love
Such a nice
Skate
guy.
so much. Yeah, he's really awesome guy. The first time I met him was Blitz Twister Cup 2018, and he was commenting our Twister Cup with Pushka, and it was Love
They
from
did a
the
great
first
job.
sight, yeah. So really awesome guys, not only on YouTube but in real life as well.
Talking about awesome guys, I think we have next 10 of our winners.
Yes,
Can we show it?
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, Bedix, I want a legendary
And
for my head.
Action X goes to these 3 like 10 lucky guys. Why 3?
Don't know
Yeah,
any of those
so
once again.
guys, congratulations, you'll
But
receive
GG,
your
I
thanks
guess.
very soon. I think on Monday. On Monday, every winner will receive its prize because today's Friday and we'll have 2 days off. So from the very beginning of the next week, you'll receive every prize. So let's
Next
open
guest
the
is coming.
door. Yeah.
So
Who is
please
there?
enter.
Hi guys.
Hey.
Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we hear you well.
Good
So,
evening.
Hi. Hi to everybody.
Vladimir Kozlovsky. I think I need to read it with English accent, but I failed to. Sorry. So, Vladimir, nice to have you on board. What's up? How are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. So, maybe for those of our watchers who
Is it Ufbenja? I don't know.
not
I
exactly
don't watch
remember
it.
what you're doing in Blitz, can you remind them? What's your major? What's your doing?
Yeah, who are you?
Yeah, of course. Me and my team, we are mostly working with gameplay features.
He's an
and
employee.
Also, we've made all the balance of the game.
All the balance of
Balancing?
I suppose some
Give
of our
Hellcat
players
more
may have
ammo.
questions for you.
Mostly tank balance.
That's gonna be the
but
next
I think
hashtag, boys, after we get the
all
camo.
over the game.
So the idea to buff heavy tanks hit points was the idea of your team, right?
Yeah.
And the implementation.
Yeah.
And I'd
Yeah,
like
you
to
can
thank you
type
for
it in the
those
chat.
who-
I won't
you
because
can
of the
play.
giveaways.
Actually, no, this is the case when I want to thank you. That's a great job you have done. And I suppose our players agreed with me.
I hope.
So, Alexandra went silent. What's up, Alex?
No, I'm just enjoying your conversation.
She was probably
going.
farting.
Okay, so before we discuss some changes that are coming in next update, which is 7.1, we also know that in 7.1 we're going to have new maps.
I hope not, Pavel.
And we prepared a short
Tony,
video
you're
about it.
absolutely bad at announcing things. So, here we have our game developer, and very soon we're going to announce some changes, some balance changes that are going to be implemented in the next update. Next update is going to be live somewhere in the mid of July. So, stay tuned to be the first who will know this in-game news. And as you have already known, maybe you watched on our social pages, we have already announced new map. However, we don't know the certain name of this map yet, and you have suggested a lot of good variants. And now we suggest you to watch again the video, the small video teaser of our new maps that's going to be released in the next update.
Headshot.
Let's watch
Oh,
the
look at the
video.
projector blocking.
Tony.
Okay, let's do it.
That was good, okay?
No, Geo, it hasn't been officially announced yet what the name is. Simple as that. In-game mode's coming. We don't know.
Absolutely beautiful.
Music is fine.
Yeah.
Just awesome.
So,
and
Tony,
those white flowers, they are also so beautiful.
So
and
you
so
like flowers?
durable. Those white flowers, they are amazing. Not like our usual
Hey,
flowers
Hyper.
on the maps.
On your second account again, huh?
Variety, always good.
Yeah.
So
before
okay,
He's
guys,
still
we can
fighting
talk
the
about
IS-4?
balance changes now.
No, before we start, I think we can announce another giveaway. Vladimir, what's your favorite tier 8 premium tank?
Oh, I
Okay.
think this is French AMX 40, 48 or 49. I always forgot
Haven't we
its
already
name.
give away that one?
Yeah, yeah. As far as I
So
remember,
maybe
yes,
next?
it was in the beginning of the stream. So
Maybe
I
top
believe
2. Second one. Which is
the
second
second
favorite?
one. So let it be Chieftain. I really like those tanks, especially after we
I want the chieftain.
up
Give me my
after
chieftain.
we up it,
Yeah.
buffed it a bit. Yeah, so let it be Chieftain. Yeah.
You mean Chieftain
I
T95,
just
right?
I just checked my favorite list in on iPad.
So you have your favorite list?
Yeah, not favorite, but one of the favorites. Let's say so.
That's nice. Okay, so let it be 10 Chieftain T95. Guys, you know what to do. Post your in-game nickname, post your realm server, and post your congratulations to Blitz birthday. So, finally
That girl
we can
was so
proceed with
drunk.
some balanced discussion, some serious talk. So, Vladimir, what is coming in 7.1? Please tell us.
So first of all, I want to tell you that we decided not to shake the meta too strong, not to shake our balance, because we do it a lot recently.
Full carries.
So in this update, you will see the balance changes of light tanks of tier 7. We decided to start from tier 7.
Yes, SP1C.
We
Yes.
will make them more maneuverable.
Doesn't need it, but
so some
hey.
of them will be given a bit more powerful engines. Some of them will become just lighter, and in this way we want to make them more to be more stand out from all other tanks, especially from medium tanks. So what else? I'm just looking through my checklist. Just
That's great.
Not to
miss
forget.
anything.
Yes, not to miss anything. So we have small ups on tier 10. We upgrade a DPM of grill a bit. We've made
Doesn't need it.
yes, yes.
It needs camo.
Yeah, very welcome.
Finally. Woo. Yeah,
Not finally, it
we
needs
have
camo,
up,
dude.
Or increase
Every
intuitive
top
armor of A
or highest
M
skill player knows that it needs camo and
48
not
pattern.
DPM.
And also we will increase the comfort of fire of stock cannon of Foch 155. So we'll make it a bit more precise.
Ooh.
Actually, I have a question about M48 pattern.
Yeah.
It's currently it's not the most popular medium tank at tier 10. And some players even say that it's one of the weakest.
That's
I
wrong.
can't totally agree, but there is such an opinion. It's quite popular. So, do you think that buffing M48 turret will make it more strong, more compatible, or maybe we will need something more for it to become more popular?
We will see it in the next update, but still we don't want to buff it too strong, because you know, if we are buffing one tank, it just causes that we should buff some other tanks, and this like this step up and up and up will never stop. So we just don't
it's
want
like
them.
a chain.
Yes, yes, and you couldn't really broke this chain because it will broke the balance of the game. So it will be increased from time to time, of course, but we want to make this speed of this increase not so quick.
So we can track it. Yes.
Yeah, we can track it. We can track it, and not to make so like dramatic changes, which will make these tanks from the medium, for example, till high.
My
tier
god,
of,
he's playing so
10
bad.
tanks.
For an auto reloader.
Vladimir, I see a lot of questions about game modes, and I truly believe that our game modes is one of the biggest things that make our Blitz great. And players are interested, when are we going to see
GTA is great,
Mad
Curve.
Games back, Uprising back, and Gravity, of course. It's quite new game mode, but players love it really very much. There was a thing that on last stream when we showed our player operation on slot. I have announced that we're going to have Mad Games in update 7.0, but unfortunately I know that we had some technical issues.
Oh,
yes.
So no Mad Games, I guess.
Unfortunately, yes, but
can we say that very soon Mad Games will go back to World of Tanks Blitz Arena?
Calling
I
it
think
now.
we can't say that Mad Games came back very soon, but you can be sure that some other gameplay modes you will see really soon. And I totally agree with you that it's one of the greatest thing in our game nowadays, because I mostly like
Definitely. It's
one of
either
my
gonna be
favorite
Uprising
things.
or
I
the
try
5v5.
not to lose my opportunity to spend my weekend playing on these gameplay modes, whether it would be mad games or realistic mode or some gravity mode. So
What
Realistic
about
is so bad.
rating?
them.
What about rating battles?
Rating is not a game
for
mode.
my working week. But during the weekend, I need
sorry,
to
I hit my mic there.
relax
Chill
in
out.
those chill out and those gameplay modes and not ruin my statistics. Just playing for fun. And
Okay.
By the way, what's your win rate?
Yes,
Because
yes,
we
that
know
was-
that
that
you're
was the
quite a
question.
skillful player.
oh yeah, let me see. It's right now it's about 67% almost.
Wow, and what's amount of battles?
16,000, a bit more than 16,000.
Wow, that's some skillful developer we've got
Yes.
here. Yeah, good job.
They
Respect.
admitted
And what
it
about
themselves
So
that
it's
their
important
devs
for
aren't
me
the best
because
players.
I'm doing the
Oh,
balance
come on,
of
you had
the
4
game.
seconds, dude.
Balance, tanks,
So-
so yeah.
Who?
So
if
you
not
balance
me?
tank in such a way that you can have high win rates?
Yes, yes, you got me. You got
okay,
me.
we got you.
So if I'm now
But
playing
he's
on
wasting
some,
like
on
already
some
30
things, they will be
seconds of
buffed
reload
in this update.
from what I've counted
And
just
after
from
you
this
finish
game.
this tech
Yeah,
tree,
yeah,
you can
yeah.
be nerfed back.
Yeah, okay, guys, that's enough. We can nerf it right now. Yeah.
That's good.
You got me.
That's great.
That's my tactics.
Nice.
Okay, still you're doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
So,
We don't know, Curve.
Yes,
I think-
about
We'll see.
about gameplay modes.
Yeah.
What the other,
we've
guests are.
made some balance changes in mad games and in uprising mode.
okay.
Because we saw during our last launches of those
Oh,
gameplay
how is he
modes that
peeking?
some
My
techniques,
god, I would have
some
already
tanks
punished
and
him.
some
And then
perks
he
was,
wastes his
really
reload again.
imbalanced. So we
Yannick,
decided
can
to
you
nerf-
believe this?
We decided to nerf some of them, and we decided to change the role. We called it like the role, but it means that we change the perks of some tanks. The perks which are given to the tanks from the very beginning of the game. Yeah, because this connection of some tanks and some perks was really imbalanced.
My god, the
For example,
704.
you can
No.
see, on Super Pershing, it was one of the
Yes.
most outstanding examples. The tank who could
Just got
easily
screenshots.
destroy
We'll do later.
every tank in the game due to his I forgot the word. Sorry,
Abilities, yeah.
Spaced armor.
space no due to
Abilities.
his really big way, and when he
Big weight.
Yes.
yes when he
Ram.
A ram.
Rams, yeah.
Yeah.
Other tanks, they were just one shot, one destroyed by him really easily.
So,
Don't hit the
no
gun.
more powerful super punching anymore?
Thank you.
Not so powerful.
Okay.
He's still,
Still
powerful,
powerful, but
yes, but
not
not so
that much.
dramatically. Yeah.
Okay. I know that you have also created some great avatars for our game modes. Is it
Yeah.
true?
Yes, and their roots.
Don't need
pretty
avatars, I
cool.
need
As for
Oh.
me,
camos!
We add avatars for mad games and for realistic mode right now.
Uh-huh.
And I think that in really close future we will end all avatars to all over our gameplay modes, and we add some new avatar grades to uprising mode, as far as I remember.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
uprising mode already has some accumulative avatars, but we add additional grades, like higher grades.
Oh, nice. Nice. So, very soon we'll show our players everything that is about next update. Next update is 7.1. So stay tuned, guys. Follow our social pages and read
Exactly,
in-game news
gaming.
to
I
stay tuned and
need
to know every
camos.
changes we are going to implement in our game. So Vladimir, thank you for all the things we talked about Blitz, but it's time to congratulate our players with its
Hey, Jordan.
What do you have to say? For
yeah,
night,
with
mate.
Blitz 6th anniversary.
So, I don't know. I want to congratulate you, all the guys, and maybe what the most I want to say to you, I want to thank you that you are with us.
Please tell me you're
and
gonna
that
load the
you are
third
playing
shell
our
as well
games
before
and giving
shooting.
your feedback. It's very important for us. And
Please.
we really like to see your reactions.
The stream
and
is
what
gonna
we are
lag. I
doing.
see my bitrate
It's
dying.
really, like one of the best moments of every game developer, I think, when you're creating the feature
Shit, that
and
shot.
you're waiting this update and how do they react?
What's the
Those
feedback?
features.
What's the
Yeah,
feedback?
what the feedback? Oh.
Okay, my bitrate is dying right now. I'm sorry for everyone watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Thank you for coming.
Thank
What's
you
happening?
and
To have you here.
yeah, thank you and your team for
We're
doing
at
all
3K
the great
bitrate right
things,
now. What the
in
hell?
World of Tanks and Blitz. You're really cool.
It's going up.
and
No,
keep
don't go
going.
down. Go up.
Thank you.
Don't go down.
Bye.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye, guys.
It's going down.
Ooh,
No.
Such a cool guy.
I saw a duck with my hands. Like what? It was
What,
bye bye. But
You're playing Shadows? Oh, okay. Okay, I got it.
yeah. So it's time to congratulate our next 10 lucky winners that will receive next.
You
10.
forgot what they received, right?
Yes,
It's
yes,
shifting.
yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't know anyone.
We're giving away
Congratulations.
too many tanks today, so
Okay,
it's
the bitrate has fixed
understandable
itself.
that we may
Stream
not
should
Yeah.
be
have
fine
the
again.
names.
Sorry.
I'm sorry to
This
everyone
happens.
watching. We had a bit of a
Congratulations,
lag
guys.
spike
You'll
there.
receive your prizes very, very soon. I think on Monday or Tuesday, we'll give you your.
Where's my Yak
prizes and
88?
gifts.
Still haven't gotten it.
So, what?
Oh, we have next guest. The last
One
but not
more.
the least. Yep.
One more surprise to
please come
every
in.
player. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Who
Let's
is it?
open the
So come
door.
on. 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Hello.
What's up?
Oh, that wasn't
Israel
your.
Fatness.
Nice to
Yes,
have you
that
on
is
board.
me.
What's up?
Not much. How are you guys doing today?
Just celebrating birthday, you know,
yes.
all the stuff.
Yes.
At least
Nice.
they got a
Oh, mate,
player
I'm
in.
so happy to see
A
you.
good player. Someone who
Same, I
knows
know
what
it's
he's
been a
talking
while
about.
Without
since
your
Twister Cup,
mustache.
so-
Hey, where's
I
mustache?
shaved.
What?
I'm clean
You
shaven
shaved?
now. My clanmates
Oh.
forced me to.
Before
Yeah,
the live
they
stream,
said, they
yeah?
said I had to uphold the team image and stay clean shaven. So, you know.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's cool. So anyway,
Yes.
nice to have you on board, even without mustache.
yeah.
But still, you know.
So,
So guys,
Thank
today
you.
we're talking with... Okay, proceed, Alexandra.
yeah, I just wanted to ask His Royal Fatness to tell a little bit about himself, because me and Tony and our World of Tanks Blitz team knows him very well. But it's very interesting to listen. How do you introduce yourself?
Oh
terms of
gosh.
Blitz,
So you mean
yeah.
like in terms of Blitz? Okay. Hello, I'm His Royal Fatness. You could say I'm a veteran player. I've been playing the game for 6 years now, so since the start, so that's awesome. I guess you could count me as I do play the game professionally, but not full time. So you know, Twister Cups and spring seasons. I've been to a few Twisters before, so I really enjoy playing the game. But also, I like to play in a competitive way as well. So that's how I like to describe myself.
Oh, that was
And
nice.
you're from Pramo clan, right? Yeah.
I was in Premo. I'm in Rain now.
Come on,
Rain.
Tony,
You're
you
in-
can't do that
Oh,
to that
yeah, I
man.
missed it.
I
missed
was at
it.
Twister last year. How could you forget Tony?
Oh, my
I
bad.
remember.
My bad.
I remember. His Royal
Blame
Fatness
me.
is
Poor
exactly
lad.
The man that represents the team that made me cry during a live stream of Blitz Twister Cup 2019, because I was supporting Rain for 7 hours. And they took the second place, and I was like, I just stood up and I was crying. So
Okay, before we proceed with questions, what's your favorite tier 8 premium tank?
Oh, favorite tier. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't play tier 8 really. So let me think. The only tier 8 premium tank I really enjoy right now would be the SU-130 PM.
SU-130 PM tank destroyer, right?
Yes.
Maybe let's do it, Alexandra?
let's
10
do
times?
it. Let's do it.
Okay, guys, 10 Su-130 PM.
Why the
Visual Fatness,
PM? Come
from-
on, dude, you could have
Not from
gotten
Pramo clan.
anything.
From Rain, yeah, Rain.
But the
That-
PM,
That's gonna be a
seriously?
tag, not
Yeah.
from Premo Clan.
Why the PM? Why?
That's
not
a good
as bad
story.
as it
Wait,
was during
wait,
the test.
wait. That's a good story. We need to listen it. And now I want to announce the giveaway. Sue 1:30 PM
dude.
right now in our live chat on YouTube. Put your in-game name in the live chat, and don't forget to mention your region and some warm words to congratulate World of Tanks Blitz with its 6th anniversary. Sorry for interrupting. Let's go.
So you want his Royal Fatness to tell us about his Fatness Wi-Fi?
Yes, that's a nice story.
Oh, you're actually asking me about that. Okay, so where I play here in California, I don't always have the best connection to the servers, and my Wi-Fi isn't always very consistent. So my teammates and I dubbed a saying called Fatness Wi-Fi, and whenever you start experiencing lag during a tournament or something, they're like, "Oh, I got Fatness Wi-Fi." So let's just say I deal with a lot of lag when I play the game, and it's kind of become a joke for my team.
Hey, so do I.
Our team as
Relatable.
well as for now, so we'll use this joke.
Yes, thank you. I'm honored.
Okay, so since you're such an experienced player, we're going to talk about obviously tanks, maybe game modes, and all the stuff.
Tanks.
So to start with, what are the most
Brilliant,
fun tanks to play?
Oh, I got 1890
So
first.
for me, top three.
Holy shit.
Leopard 1, Ratchet 25T,
Oh, yes.
and controversially, even though I don't really play that much anymore, the Sheridan.
So
those
three
are my
light
top
tanks.
3 tanks.
Three
Pretty
and
much
only
3
light tanks.
Yes. Yes.
I follow his Royal Fatness on Instagram, and I just adore these videos on Sheridan.
Yeah,
Super
guys, make
cool.
sure to subscribe to his Royal Fatness Instagram. It has some very cool stuff there.
Thank you.
Apart from Sheridan, I totally love his list.
So yeah,
Because those are all
What, 10 bucks
very
only?
high skill
Okay, whatever.
cap tanks. Especially Leon Batchat
We are
in the
good
current
friends,
meta.
so yeah.
Oh, so 10 bucks for you. Even not me. Okay, I can live with it. Okay, so
I'll
three
split
light
it between
tanks.
you.
Don't you like heavy tanks or tank destroyers or anything other?
So tank destroyers are chill. Heavy tanks, I'm not a fan of playing. It's just not my personal play style. I very much enjoy the kind of tactical play that comes with light vehicles and medium vehicles. And while heavy tanks are great, it's just not my jam. So I'm not always like I perform well in heavy tanks in general, but I just don't really enjoy it as much. So I don't really play them, and that's how I work.
Yeah, quite understandable.
I totally feel this, dude.
Okay, anything from you, Alexandra? Or you want me to proceed?
No. I have a question, like, maybe it's not a pleasant question for you, but anyway.
Go ahead.
So, Blitz Twister Cup 2019 and Rain is taken second place. How did you feel? We didn't have a lot of time to communicate when we had the event, but how do you feel that day? How was your team?
Subscribe on
How did
Instagram,
you
boys.
communicate with your team? It's very interesting.
Well, I mean, everyone's disappointed. If you lose a tournament, or even if you don't win the tournament, you're always going to feel some of that disappointment, a little bit of frustration. But overall, like, the team handled it really well. And if I was to lose to a team, at least it was 7-star. One of the best teams, and we put up a good fight. So, and what I tried to do is I tried to look on the positives. For instance, we were the first North American team to even make the finals. So for me, that is an achievement in of itself. So trying to find the positives, like the great gaming experience, placing second, even though we didn't win, it was still an achievement. And just trying to keep a positive mindset, even though, naturally you feel a little sad when you lose.
Yeah, but did you believe that
David, I love the picture you
had
sent
the
me. Thank you very
possibility
much.
to take the first place, to become the winner in the world, to be the first one in the world?
Yes, watching
Of course
back,
they had, come on.
watching the games back, you can see every single mistake that you and your teammates made, and it's like, oh my gosh, if we just done this a little bit differently, we would have won this game and this game. And it's just like sometimes it's the smallest little mistakes that could throw a game. And I mean, we could have won if we just been a little bit more on top of our game right there. Just a little bit more, we could have won. So, it's a learning experience at least. A little disappointing, but still, at least we learned something, right?
Yeah. You're very cool and positive, and each
Thanks,
member
Theo.
of your team is the same.
We're
so
reacting
that's
to
why I
Wargaming
love
stream
Rain so
live.
much.
That's what's happening.
Thank you.
And we're writing down what
That's
kind of like a summary.
Okay, maybe you have something to say for our players to congratulate them.
Oh, me?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, okay,
You're
me.
the guest.
Well.
And
Thank you, everyone.
come on, his Royal Fatness, you're 6 years with World of Tanks,
Aw,
please. Of
come
course, you
on,
have
Alexandra.
To
He was
congratulate
going to
players
say
and
something.
You're on live stream,
You
and you are an
definitely
e-sport.
have something to say.
Yeah, so
Okay, well, it's great to see that there's still a lot of players in the game, and there's always new players coming in, and I really like seeing a lot of when the newer players come in and they watch videos and they actually ask and they try to learn and get as good as they can. Like, I just love that, and I get players asking me all the time for tips and stuff, and I'm always happy to give some advice just to help those players out, improve, and it makes me happy because you're helping.
No, I could totally see him when he's alone be like,
advice
oh, another pleb asking me what to do.
about the game, and you guys are doing
Not that he is or anything, but I could totally see him as one, as such a person.
His raw fitness. I think that
No offense, of course.
I can allow myself to give you a hello from No Skill Just Like. It's our Russian commentator. His name is Arctic. So he asked me to give you hello. So.
Oh, come
that's
on.
What I'm doing now.
Just 4 seconds. Just keep your fucking shots, please.
Even though I don't really understand Russian, I still love listening to his commentary. I don't think there's any Blitz commentator that can hype up a game so much as him. It's crazy. It's so much fun to watch. Even if I don't understand the language, you can just feel the excitement in the air.
Yeah.
You feel that energy, yeah.
And here I should say that Blitz unites. That's the best thing I love about Blitz, that unites players from all over the world, that unites developers, that unites streamers, YouTubers, contributors, whoever,
totally
whatever,
agreed.
and one more ace bitch on Crown
1. I keep understanding ace bitch.
Okay, so, thank you for
He
coming.
knows ace
Thank
badge.
you so congratulations.
My god, my ears.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you so
getting
much,
old,
Alexander and
guys.
Tony, for having me here today.
Thank you for joining our last stream. Greetings to your team, and I wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Bye.
Udacity.
It was great having you on board. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
I love our players so
love
much.
this guy.
Yeah.
Let's get Tony in the view.
I hope we need more guests. I want more guests. I don't want to stop, but unfortunately, his role sadness was the last one.
Yeah, but it's time to congratulate our last 10 winners that will receive 1:30 p.m. from his Royal Fatness, our esports man
Do
from
we know
North
anyone?
America region from Team Raid. And here we see the
I like this
of our
name,
lucky
but no.
winners. Congratulations. A few seconds for you to find your nickname. Pigs can fly high. I adore this in-game name, number 9.
From Europe, yeah.
Yeah.
Great nickname.
Perfect. Really perfect. So, we'll duplicate every winner in the comments on our live chat on YouTube. So, wait a little bit for your prizes to be received. We'll send each and every gift to our winners on Monday or on Tuesday. So, thank you for participating in our giveaway. We tried to invite
Make it as many as possible.
Yeah, to invite interesting guests and to give away cool presents. So I hope that you enjoyed the live stream. And Tony, I want you to congratulate me.
I love how people are
with
still putting in their name.
Blitz
Actually,
birthday.
I wanted to
Such
congratulate
plebs.
our players,
Let me find my message.
including you, but not you.
Of course,
Yes,
of
I
course.
found it, chat.
That was a
Actually, I'm not
joke.
very good with this stuff, but guys,
Just do it.
love Blitz, keep playing Blitz, keep
2.5k people
telling
watching.
us if
Jesus
something
Christ.
there is you don't like or
Be
you want to
insane if we
change.
ever reach those numbers,
We
right?
love you, and
Like,
we
look, the
also
chat
hope
is
that you do
lagging,
love
even though they
us.
are on slow
At
mode
least
for
a
like
half of
1
the
minute.
power we love you, so
Jesus
keep
Christ.
going.
dude.
I hope we can meet in next 6 years. Maybe not in this place, in somewhere more nice place, but not our remote streams. But still, let's see you in 6 years. Alexandra, it works for you as well.
Yeah.
So, thank
So,
you guys.
First of all, I want to say a big thank you to each and every player that spent the
I love
time
the Daz
to,
messages being held back.
to congratulate us in our live chat on YouTube. And today we had
Lovely.
around 3,000 players watching our live stream. And these players are from all over the world. And again, Blitz unites. Blitz is more than a game. And we are going to do our best to make better, make more fun, bring you more fun. And I want to say big thank you to each and every player that plays World of Tanks Blitz and gives us feedback, because I work a lot with the feedback with social media. So thank you so much, guys. You're the best.
These people still
and
just
I'm
putting
so
in their
proud to be
names.
part of
Are they
World of
plebs
Tanks
or what?
Blitz.
There's no
Happy
giveaways
birthday,
anymore.
Blitz.
Happy birthday, Blitz.
Thank you.
Long live Blitz.
Thank you. Love you. Bye bye.
Oh, someone wants
Bye
attention.
guys. Happy birthday.
Do we know anyone here? No, we don't. Well, I guess that's it for the stream. Yeah, pretty much it. I don't have anything else really there for you guys. I think I'm gonna end it here as well. But let's just maybe put this up on screen. How do I do this best? Screen capture? Wait, let me find it. Let me see if we can just make a quick. There we go. So just to reiterate what happened on stream and some summary. So they do like Hellas. No changes to Hellas. I'm annoyed by Hellas. Just practice, right? Get better and more experience. Cool. Cool. Great fun. They're thinking about doing stuff for AFK players, which I like. Have fun. Mid-July is the new update coming with the new map, which they have not officially announced the name of yet. The pattern is getting a turret buff. The first not autoloader gun is getting an accuracy buff, which is nice that they still think about that gun. And the next game mode is coming, and probably 7.1, which will most likely be the 5.5. We might see just before 7.1 a different game mode, like maybe Gravity or Uprising, which would be the most likely to happen. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing really else to add here. Thanks to everyone for watching. I'm gonna end the stream here, and I will be back tomorrow. Probably with some more grinding. I know some of you might not like it, but I want to get it done. I'm like 18 tanks left, so we're making progress. And yeah, hope you all enjoyed it, and see you all again next time. Bye bye.